Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. Also, tuning into our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcasts. We're glad you all could be with us as well. We're excited to welcome New York Times bestselling author B.B. Alston to our program today. B.B. is celebrating his newest book called AMARI and the Great Game. We're going to talk to him not only about the creation of AMARI, but what it's been like for him to see the way that she's been able to inspire individuals, but also to take us on some great adventures as well. If you guys are just now finding out about the new book, we'll let you know how to get your own copy of it. BB, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm so glad to be here.
So, BB, let's start off by talking about the success with AMARI. I mean, what has it been like for you to see the way that people have responded to this character and also been inspired by her?
Man, I'm kind of blown away, honestly. You know, when you're writing and you're kind of in a room by yourself, you got to hope people respond to it, but you just never know. So to see, kids respond to it and, they send you messages and they're so excited to meet you when you go places. See parents talking about how much their kids they're starting to read just because they loved your book. I mean, that kind of thing just kind of blows you away,
And so when you first created AMARI then, BB, did you have any idea, though, that her arc, because that's part of what we're able to see, right? Because not only do we see her being a student, we're able to see her really being able to tap into her inner power, something that all of us hope that we could do in the real world, right? I mean, is that something that you hope to be able to do with her?
Oh, definitely, absolutely. I think, too much of the story is just kind of learning to believe in herself, kind of learn to accept herself, too. And then kind of like mirroring that with her journey as far as her power too. It kind of shows how those are connected, how power is connected to your own self-belief. I think that's such a powerful message for kids. And so, anytime you can get that kind of message out to kids, I think that's super important. Absolutely.
We got to know you initially, BB, because of AMARI and the Knight brothers. When did you first realize that storytelling was something you wanted to do?
Oh man, I think I was in the 8th grade. I used to write these super terrible horror stories with my classmates. It would always be like a field trip that went terribly wrong. Like the school bus crashed into the woods, and we're trying to escape, from like zombies and like vampires and stuff. And so, just kind of seeing how they responded to that. They would kind of gather around to see who made it to the end. And I think that was the first time I realized, something I wrote, make other people happy. They get something enjoyment out of that. But ever since then, I've kind of wanted to be a writer. I kind of chickened out after that was part of my writing. I kept it to myself. I was kind of scared of other people to read it. And I tried to try different formats and longer formats. And so, you get your 30s, I was just like, I'm going to give it a try and, see if anybody else wants to read it. I'm like, luckily people have so far.
Yeah. It's funny hearing you say that, BB, because like AMARI then, I mean, a lot of that became in believing in oneself, right? But also embracing the gift. So what was that turning point for you? When did you start to embrace the gift? I
think I just got to a point where I was just like, if I don't try it now, when am I going to try it, And so I tried. It's funny because I tried. When I finally did get that, that the confidence to kind of put it out in the world, I got a lot of no's. I got like 7 years of no's. And then I entered a pitch contest called DD Pit on Twitter, and that's what kind of broke everything out for me. I got discovered with my agent, and that went to editors, and we sold the book in over 30 countries now, and there's a movie deal and everything, and so it's kind of worked out well for me, but it definitely took some time.
Yeah, right. And now it's something, of course, people literally around the world can be able to enjoy. When we're talking about AMARI, and especially with the new book, AMARI and the Great Game, talk to us about what it was like for you following up the success of AMARI and the Knight brothers. What did you feel any added pressure with that?
Oh, definitely. I think with the first book, there's really no expectations set for me, so there's no readers like sending you messages like, oh, I think this should happen or that should happen. There's always the worry that you're going to disappoint your fans, that you're going to write something and it's like, oh, I like the first book, but I'm kind of done with it now. So you definitely feel that, but I think at the end of the day, you just have to kind of trust your gut a little bit, and you just trust yourself and just try to write the best story you can and just let whatever happens happen.
Yeah. And I think that's been the cool thing, too, about the new book is that we're able to see, again, her doing that balancing act for sure, of being able to do so many amazing things, but also, to still not lose herself in the process. I love that one thought that she has in the book, and I made a note of it, BB. This is how I save the world. And I think, for young people in particular, because that is a big part of your audience, do you hope they're able to kind of follow AMARI's journey and think, you know what, I can do my own part in making the world better?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's what's so important about, AMARI just being a young girl of color, and just to kind of show all kids that, anyone can be the hero of their own story. Anyone can get out there and do amazing things if you just believe in yourself and you give yourself the effort. I think for kids, confidence can be a huge issue. I didn't have a lot of confidence at that point when I was growing up, and so I turned the books myself. A big book for me was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know how I did make movies. So I think everybody's familiar with that book now. But
right.
Just seeing how Charlie, seeing how he kind of he didn't let his circumstances stop him from having big dreams. I think that's something that always resonated with me. And so I hope that have a similar effect with AMARI, that people see her trying to overcome her own self-doubt, and maybe that can show them that they can do the same thing. And so that's definitely something that I try to get out to kids, that message. And yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a powerful message, and it's one I think they'll definitely enjoy the new book. Again, everyone, New York Times bestselling author B.B. Alston has been our guest. His new book is called AMARI and the Great Game. It's available through our friends at Amazon.com or through your favorite local bookstore if they don't have it. I know they'd be more than happy to order it for you. And, B.B., how can our audience stay connected with you, man?
Okay, so you can find my website at bbawesome.com, and you can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at bb_Alston.
All right, BB. Congratulations to you again. Really appreciate the time today, and looking forward to speaking with you again on the program.
Oh, thanks so much for having me.
Hey, glad to do it. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.